this.
My name is Doug. This is where I used to live, the world of papyrus. The Papayans lived a simple life and our cities were bustling. Everything was great until the fire.
Like 24 hours a day, they were thinking about the end of the world.
Rooster Rock fire is now 5,800 acres in size, 30%
And we're
contained.
warning people to be prepared.
Added complexity is the weather. Mother Nature may not be kind to us today. We're concerned about wind, right?
What am I going to do about it?
There was only one thing we could do.
Commander Chris Ferguson confirming Endeavour is rolling on course for a rendezvous with the International Space Station.
We need to find a new planet to inhabit. Finally! I never thought I'd find a planet that could sustain life. What is this?
They won't allow you to build a wall. I said, yes, they will. Who's gonna pay for the wall? Mexico.
President of Mexico, Vicente Fox, he said today, and I'm quoting him, he said, "I'm not going to pay for that, quote, effing wall."
You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals.
No, I haven't been big on apologizing. You do know that, right? We are led by very, very stupid people. Very, very stupid people. We cannot let it continue. I am going to give a major speech on probably Monday of next week. I beat a rigged system by winning.
Okay. Where am I in the shot? I don't see. You're right in the. You're perfectly. Hold on. Well, except for your hand. Now you need to be closer.
Let's have it, Steven. Tell me about this monster story of yours.
Well, it's big. And terrible.
Now it seems that he has developed the capability to understand the English language. I'm saying a prayer, George. I'm saying a prayer for the entire world.
She spent hours trying to make herself more attractive. Imagining herself in all sorts of romantic situations.
Jack, please don't do that.
Don't act like an iceberg all your life. Look, we love each other, don't we? What?
Take me home.
Some patients are disturbed,
What?
Take me home.
unable to care for themselves in normal life situations. She spent hours trying to make herself more attractive. Unable to care for themselves in normal life situations. Some patients are disturbed. Some patients are...
Ivory's natural soap. Simple, basic soap.
She found out what kind of boy she really liked most. It might be a boy. No, girls. Imagining herself in all sorts of romantic situations.
A natural soap for healthy-looking skin.
Girls.
young man who said, "Though it seems that I know, what I'd like to see is the eye that knows me when I know that I know that I know."
We are deluded by a kind of fantasy. If we think of death as endless darkness, endless nothingness is not only inconceivable, but it's logically absolutely meaningless, because we aren't able to have any idea, much less sensation of nothing, unless it can be compared with a sensation of something. These two things go together. And therefore, what is meant is that the vacuum created by the disappearance of a being, by the disappearance of his memories, is simply filled by another being who is I, just as you feel you're I. So there will always be I's in the world. Every I is in a way the same I. We all might be anyone else, and there is no escape. It goes on and on and on and on, so long as there is consciousness anywhere, there is I. You then, in a way, look out through all eyes, and that perhaps is the secret of the great virtue of compassion.
stay with you till the rest of our she's out.
When I was a young child, I read books. I actually probably devoured them, but, you know, I was the local bookworm. In a world full of noise, a world full of sparkle and glitter, a world designed for the extrovert, I did not fit in. And for long periods of time, I didn't have any friends. The only place that I found comfort and solace in was the library. To combat my lack of friends, I turned to books. The library was my sacred place. To be honest, I don't quite know where I'd be without the library. To be honest, it probably saved my life. I was bullied in my preteens and early teens. Badly. I had one friend in middle school, and he actively avoided me during school hours because he didn't want to be seen with the four-eyed pizza-faced bookworm. But although I didn't have any true friends in real life, within the library, I made best friends with witches and wizards. I became a feminist through the written tales of lady knights. I went on great adventures, and I even learned how to draw. My mom used to say that I had gotten lost in yet another book, but I disagree. I was found. My time in the library turned me into who I am today, and I will be forever grateful that I could call the school library my second home. But when did the age of technology take over? And when did books begin to disappear off shelves? When did the libraries start becoming extinct? Now, I'm not trying to say that technology is a bad thing, but looking around, I can see that people clearly have addictions to their phones. People can no longer get around without taking a peek at their cell phones. It's sad. I see libraries with empty shelves because they can no longer afford the upkeep of books. I see children with iPads instead of books in their hands, and I really don't like it. Where have the libraries gone? Will they be a mere myth? What will happen to novels, and what will happen to children who can no longer find comfort in their school libraries? What will happen to the kids that were bullied like me when their school libraries no longer exist?
What you're doing is
You will never be my son.
Not normal.
You will never be my
Not
son.
normal. Where did I go wrong? Where did I mess up?
Today I reach out to this crowd. I have faces I don't recognize, but really they're family in disguise.
Hey, so I guess I'm just having one of those days where everything just feels like it's on hold or in limbo in a way. And it's not even that I'm not noticing things, because I do at times notice things, and like some days are better than others where it's just like, wow, like I've changed so much, you know, physically and emotionally and all that stuff. But just today, like I feel, I was looking through a few pictures from like this year, and just kind of like not really seeing a difference in the way my face looks, and like, I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those days where I feel like everything reverted back to what it used to be, and I don't know if it's all in my head or if it was all in my head before.
Qualities of me, the greatness of things I allow myself to be.
I wonder if I just like hyped myself up on the expectations I thought would happen.
Top surgery with Dr. Satterwhite on March 17th.
I guess the point of this video is just to say that I cannot wait
was just
until
looking
I
in the
see
mirror
more
today,
changes and start hearing
and I had my shirt
more
off, and it's
changes.
just like, wow, like this just looks right. Like this is like the feeling that you wait for, and when it's here, it's unreal.
My fellow Americans, I come before you tonight as a candidate for the vice presidency and as a man whose honesty and integrity has been questioned. I love my country, and I think my country is in danger. And I think the only man that can save America at this time isn't good enough for America. Now, was that wrong? The question is, was it morally wrong?
Welcome to my art store, a place where you can make art and a place for beautiful things. You love art, you have passion for art, but you don't have time to do good. You have a heart for art, but life is too cruel. Well, I have a solution. This is the place for you. Welcome to my secret gallery. After many years in art, I spent all my money, time, and labor, and brushes, paint, canvases, and other material. I ended up with nothing but this loneliness. But now, I have a solution. It's a secret. Hi, welcome to my store. Hello. With the fire. Yep, you're at the right place. We have amazing painting. This is one of the best paintings. Have a look. Closer. Look closer. Little stains. Don't go like that. Where do you think she's going? Come back here.
You want to protect the world, but you don't want it to change. How is humanity saved if it's not allowed to evolve? These puppets. There's only one path
really didn't think it would come to this.
Metal parts don't make a man. It's what's inside that counts. We Avengers will always fight the good fight. Avengers, assemble!
I do not wish to fight you, Loki. Once we were brothers. We were friends. We fought side by side, the sons of Odin, together. It could be that way again. You made your choice, Thor. Always the dutiful son. You chose.
What the fuck?
Too late, Spider-Man! Or should I say, Peter Parker?
What?
Yes, Peter. I know it's you.
Peter Parker? Who's...
I went to other worlds to bring back Spider-Man DNA, and along the way, I brought back Spider-Man's identity.
Alright guys, let's do this.
Now the most powerful being in the universe.
Can't let you take the seed, Ronan.
And who is going to stop me?
Wow, chicka, wow, wow.
The people.
Great nation.
There will be no going back to the era before September the 11th, 2001.
There is no way we can go forward because we're a little straight talk among friends.
To false comfort in a dangerous world.
New ignorance, new problems, new dangers.
Islamic terrorist forces armed with more than 50,000 rockets.
We have seen their kind before. They are the heirs of all the murderous ideologies of the 20th century.
There is no single solution.
But as president, I must put the interests of America first.
By sacrificing human life to serve their radical visions. Malicious lies.
There's something going on in time and space and beyond time and space.
The profoundly good is also the profoundly productive.
Let us never tolerate outrageous conspiracy theories.
To shape a turning point in man's unending search for freedom.
But the interests of the nation must always come before any personal considerations.
Our first priority.
Follow in the path of fascism, Nazism, and totalitarianism.
But man is not free.
To lend, spend, and invest.
And we can seize control again that all the legislation in the world can't fix the real issue is freedom.
It will always be this way.
If you lead, Mr. President, we will follow. But we've discovered that owning things and consuming things does not satisfy
This great nation.
May God's grace be with you in all the days ahead.
Thank you all very, very much.
hiding from me? What's going on? Hey,
Don't look at me.
Hey, what's going on?
Don't look at me.
What's going on? No, come here. Stop. I'm serious. I'm worried about you. What's wrong with your face?
I can't show you.
Why? What's wrong with it? What's going on? What is going on with your face?
I don't know.
It looks like
I just went to
jelly.
the restroom the other day and I looked in the mirror and it was like this. I don't know what happened.
Have you been to a doctor yet?
No.
We should get you to a doctor.
What's the doctor gonna do about
I don't know.
this?
I have no idea. Like it's not normal. Like I'm just worried about you. Why in the world do you have your jelly?
I just have to have it with me everywhere. You know this.
You know, this is probably what's happening to you. You're probably turning into this stuff. You consume so much of it. No, you need to stop doing that.
It's my favorite.
No. Like look at this. Like it's on your. God damn it! Now I have it on me. Like what the heck? It actually like peels off too. Like.
Thanks for making me feel better.
You know what? Just
have some.
No. I mean, it does look really good. Like.
See?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna get this infection. I have cuts on my hand from my cat. Like.
That's not how it works.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I eat this stuff like all the time. You'd have to eat like
But
gallons.
look at your
of this.
face.
I eat like gallons of this every week. You're fine.
But like.
You're fine.
I don't know. Like maybe there's something in the jelly. Whatever. If something happens to you, if it happens to me, I'm gonna blame you.
Come on, have some more.
No, I don't want any more.
It's not even that bad.
I already have some on my hand. It's getting in my cuts. I don't want to get what you have. I know that you told me. It looks like it's spreading.
That's not how it works, though. I eat gallons of this every day. Have some.
No, if this spreads any further, I'm gonna blame you.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna blame you because
Nothing's gonna happen to you.
No, I don't want any more. I need to go to the bathroom and wash my hands now.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh my
Awesome,
God.
guys.
Oh my, Johnny.
What?
Wait. Your face.
What about my face?
It's covered.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know how this happened. I didn't touch any of the jelly. Stop it. Oh, that looks gross.
Yeah.
You're filming me right now?
Yes.
I guess this will go in the end reel.
Maybe. Okay.
You're good.
Okay.
That was nice.